Saving money can feel like an uphill battle, especially if budgeting and discipline aren't your strong suits. Whether you're living paycheck to paycheck or just find saving boring and restrictive, the good news is you can still build wealth, even if traditional saving methods don't work for you. Wealth building is more about creating systems, changing small behaviors, and leveraging tools that automate the process than it is about penny pinching or depriving yourself. In this video, we'll explore the top 10 ways to build wealth, even if you've always struggled with saving. These strategies focus on automation, investments, financial habits, and income generation, so you can grow your money without needing superhuman willpower. 1. Automate your savings and investments. If saving feels like a chore, automation is your best friend. Set up automatic transfers from your checking account to a savings or investment account as soon as your paycheck hits. Even a small amount, like $20 a week, can add up over time without you needing to think about it. Use apps like Acorns, Digit, or your bank's auto transfer options to make saving effortless. When the money moves before you see it, you're less likely to miss it, and more likely to build wealth quietly in the background. 2. Invest instead of save. If you're bad at saving, try investing. Investing doesn't require you to save in the traditional sense. It turns your money into a tool that works for you. You can start small with micro-investing platforms like Robinhood, Acorns, or M1 Finance. These apps allow you to invest with as little as $5. The key is to be consistent and think long-term. Index funds, ETFs, and dividend-paying stocks are great options for beginners who want to see real growth over time without needing to constantly monitor the market. 3. Set financial goals with clear rewards. Traditional saving feels dull because it often lacks emotional payoff. Turn it into a game by setting specific financial goals and attaching a personal reward to each one. For instance, if you save $500, you could treat yourself to a nice dinner or a day off work. This creates a positive feedback loop that makes the process more enjoyable. Goal-based saving makes your efforts feel purposeful, giving you something tangible to look forward to, which keeps you motivated. 4. Use the round-up method. The round-up method involves rounding your purchases to the nearest dollar and transferring the difference into savings or investments. It's a sneaky, painless way to save. Many banks and financial apps offer this feature, which allows you to save without really noticing. For example, if you buy a coffee for $3.25, the app rounds up to $4 and invests the 75 cents. Over time, those small amounts grow, and you're saving and investing without any effort or conscious sacrifice. 5. Focus on earning more instead of spending less. If cutting back doesn't work for you, shift your focus to increasing your income. Pick up a side hustle, monetize a hobby, sell unused items, or freelance your skills online. The more money you earn, the easier it becomes to build wealth without obsessing over frugality. Even an extra $200 to $500 a month can make a massive difference if redirected into investing or debt repayment. Wealth building isn't just about saving, it's about creating margin and opportunities with the money you already have or can generate. 6. Build assets that generate passive income. Passive income is the ultimate way to build wealth without needing to be a super saver. This includes rental income, royalties, dividends, or digital products. For example, writing an ebook, starting a YouTube channel, or creating a digital course are all low-cost ventures that can earn you money for years to come. Once you set them up, they can generate income with minimal ongoing effort. Over time, these streams can become substantial, supplementing your savings or even replacing your 9-to-5. 7. Pay off high-interest debt first. One of the biggest enemies of wealth is high-interest debt, especially credit cards. If you struggle to save but are making minimum payments on high-interest balances, you're basically throwing money away each month. Instead of saving small amounts while paying 20% plus interest, prioritize knocking out debt aggressively. Use the debt snowball or avalanche method to get momentum. Once the debt is gone, redirect the money you were using for payments into building wealth through savings or investments. 8. Use the 24-hour rule to curb impulse spending. Impulse spending is a silent wealth killer, and if saving feels hard, it's likely because small, unplanned purchases are draining your cash. The 24-hour rule is simple. When you feel the urge to buy something non-essential, wait 24 hours. If you still want it after a day, then buy it. Most of the time, the desire fades and you keep the money. This practice helps you gain control over spending without forcing yourself into rigid budgeting. The money you don't spend can then be invested or set aside for future goals. 9. Automate bill payments to avoid fees. Late fees, overdraft charges, and penalties can quietly erode your finances. Set up automatic bill payments so you never miss a due date. Most utilities, credit cards, and subscription services offer autopay options that ensure you avoid unnecessary charges. These leaks may seem small, $10 here, $30 there, but over time, they add up. Preventing these financial drips keeps more of your money working for you, which is a foundational habit for wealth building. 10. Make use of employer benefits and free money. Many people leave money on the table by ignoring employer-sponsored benefits like 401k matching, HSAs, health savings accounts, or employee stock purchase plans. If your employer matches your retirement contributions, that's literally free money. Even if you're bad at saving, contributing just enough to get the full match instantly increases your investment and future retirement wealth. Take the time to understand and maximize your workplace benefits. They're one of the easiest ways to build wealth with minimal effort. You don't have to be a savings ninja to build wealth. In fact, many people who succeed financially aren't necessarily great at saving. They're just smart about automating their money, investing consistently, and eliminating habits that work against them. The key is to build a system that takes your natural tendencies into account and sets you up to win anyway. Whether it's rounding up purchases, automating investments, leveraging employer benefits, or generating extra income on the side, you have more options than you think. Start with 1 or 2 strategies from this list and build momentum. Over time, you'll find that wealth isn't about being perfect. It's about being intentional and consistent, even when saving feels hard.